I've got a big problem with debt collection agencies. And DCB Legal, well, they're one of them, especially when they send you a CCJ and then lie about it. Hello, my name is Oliver and welcome to my financial portfolio. This YouTube channel is about my finances, my financial situation. Is basically just a little diary for myself so I can keep track of everything that goes on. Well, the other day I found out about 2 new CCJs on my credit file. Now, I haven't received any parking fines or anything in years now, so this is a completely out the blue thing. With the first one going directly onto my credit file, which isn't even my fault, it was a friend's fault. Don't worry, he didn't offer to pay it off, it's cool. I paid it myself, £314 and 2p in debt later. We end up with DCB Legal, which is the other parking fine, and the CCJs. Because on the 6th of May, they obviously labelled this letter to the 6th of May, I got a letter from the County Court Business Centre. Now, I hate the County Court Business Centre with a passion. I've been receiving letters from them for years now, and I've always been paying them off because I was stupid at 17 years old getting parking fines living in my car. You know, oh, it's my fault for getting parking fines, but it is completely. And I've been spending the majority of my adult life paying them off, dealing with 5 permanent CCJs on my file, which I haven't been able to remove, and every other one, which I've been getting eliminated immediately. But this one isn't even on my file yet, and DCB Legal decided to lie about it. So this letter is dated the 6th of May 2022. I didn't receive it on the 6th of May. We have issues with our post here. So I got it a lot later. It had been my birthday. I'd been away. So this was completely new to me very recently, the last few days. So on the letter it states I owe them £285 and 68 pence, which to me is quite a lot for a parking fine where actually I know where I was parking in this one. I was parked legally, I was parked correctly, I was parked in an okay location, I just wasn't displaying the right ticket, which is my fault completely. I had it, wasn't displaying it, end of. So I call up DCB Legal this morning and I go, hello, I must apologise, I have my son right here. So I called DCB Legal this morning and I said, hello, I have a letter from you guys, it's got the 30-day thing, I want to get this sorted. And they were like, okay, cool, just give us the number, and I gave them all the details for it. I know, mate, I know. And they told me, I can't pay this. I asked them why, and they said to me that they automatically made it a CCJ on the 27th of May. Which is 21 days after that letter, which isn't the 30 days listed on the letter, right? And it's no longer £285 and 68 pence, it is £308 and 12p, right? And I'm not going to be able to pay the £308 number because I need to wait till it's on my credit file and pay all the additional fees, they said, which I'm looking at £480 here. No, because I'm calling up within the period, right? No, according to them I can't pay it, right? Now they've done this before. I've gone to pay off a fine which was like £170 and I called them up and next thing you know it's like over £300, right? I know they do this. They sell this to themselves back and forth. I've mentioned this in previous videos. They go from DCBL to DCB Legal to DCBL to DCB Legal, right? They're the same company. Everyone, don't get distorted by them. It is a very unfortunate thing that they do, and it's very, very annoying. So, this one is at £308. I want to pay it, right? I'm here to pay it. Unfortunately, I couldn't stick it on the Amex, but I'm here to pay it, and they wouldn't let me. So they got really angry at me on the phone, and I hung up the phone, and I called up their payment line, and their payment line were like, yeah, it's fine, because it was an automated service. So I paid the £308 through the payment line because even though it says £285 and I've got 30 days, well, forget all of that, because they decided to automate a CCJ on the 27th. Today is the 31st of May, so I got screwed over there. I didn't know, it doesn't say anything that they're going to automate it after 21 days. No, they didn't. They said I had to wait till it's a CCJ on my credit file. I'm not dealing with that again. I just paid one off this morning. So, I paid the £308 on the automated line, and then I paid the 10p to get a text of a receipt with all the details on. So I've done that. So if this becomes a CCJ on my credit file, then I am going to take them to court over this, because this isn't fair. First of all, you know, they go to people who don't have a lot of financial income at the moment. I personally, you know, I don't have the best financial income at this point in time. Ask me in a year is a different question, because I've got a lot of rolling behind the scenes at the moment, business-wise. But my personal income, I don't have a lot. I have a child to pay for. I've got a partner. We're trying to move. There's loads of things just going on right now that it's just not financially viable to pay another debt. Bear in mind, this debt's from physically years ago. We're talking half a decade ago now. But they don't care at all. No. So I've paid it, and I am ready to take DCB Legal to court, because not only did they lie to me and say I couldn't pay it, because if I couldn't pay it, the automated system wouldn't let me pay it, right? Because I wanted to call them up and I wanted to discuss it. I wanted to see if there was any way of rectifying it or just paying less. So I assumed it was still £285. I wanted to call up and go, look, can I just pay like £200 and we'll just be done with this? It's like with another situation. I got a SIM card with 3 when I was 18 years old. I needed it for 1 month. They ended up putting me into a 24-month plan. I didn't realise this. I used it for 1 month because I was going abroad and I needed it for abroad, and I ditched it after. Anyway, it expired into £480 I owed them, and I got away with just paying 50 quid, which is more than the £25 a month that it was, but you know, it's done and I was able to pay that off. But this one I've paid off through the payment line, and I got the text receipt for a whole 10 pence that I paid for, which is annoying. You shouldn't charge for a receipt. But hey ho, it's done. So if this goes any further to the County Court Business Centre, which it apparently already is, I might even give them a call after recording this video. I'm going to say, right, that has been paid. Do not let this go any further, because in a month's time, because my credit file just updated a couple of days ago, so in 28 days time, I'm going to find out if it's on my credit file, and I'm only going to have 2 days to pay it, even though I've already paid it, and I have paid it, and I'm very, very annoyed if this goes any further, because I'm sick and tired of debts and CCJs. I've never taken out a loan in my life, and I've paid off physical. I feel like I've probably paid off over £10,000 in parking fines now, all because I was young and homeless living in my car. You know, life has changed now and I'm trying to progress, and every time I get my savings up, I'm like, yeah, let's do this. It goes on CCJs, it goes on debts, and it goes on, you know, threatening bailiffs and stuff. And it's like, I was 17 and I parked for 20 minutes. Why? I'm sure there's a loophole with me being under the age of 18 and things, but you know, the fact that they're coming at me now, I'm almost in my, I'm in my mid-20s technically now, so the fact that they're coming after me now is just, it's astronomical, and I don't like it, but hey ho, it's done. So what is my financial situation like if I'm really complaining about 300 quid, because we all have just 300 quid in savings? I don't have a lot of money at the moment, of course, but tomorrow is a very, very, very big day for me and my company, where my company is going to expand, very much so. And there will, of course, be videos on that, not just on here, but on the Oliver Coos YouTube channel, which is kind of like my personal life channel. It's just a channel just about me, and I record whatever I want. This is just finance dedicated. I talk about my debts, and of course, I'd like to go further with not just my debts. I'd like to talk about income, more stock-related stuff, as well as that debts, which I do already. Yes, mate. Yes, mate. I'd like to talk about the finances behind my company and my loan that I got for my company, which I'm very grateful for. My business partner is amazing. He's a lovely bloke. And yeah, that is all coming up very, very soon. Tomorrow is a big, big day for me. And if everything goes to plan, by midsummer, I should be on good money, I hope. And by midsummer, I can pay for my son. I mean, I can pay for him now, but I want this guy to possibly go to private school and have the best life possible, and it's about improving my financial situation greater than it already is. I want to supply this man with the best life. Now, yes, I have a few forms of income at the moment, you know, stocks, YouTube, work money, things like this, but business-wise, I'm hoping to, I don't want to go into any figures now, but I'll probably move tax bracket, which is a nice thing to say. Yeah, paying more tax. So yeah, I want to supply you, mister, with the best life possible. And I'm going to, because I'm 23 years old and I've got forever to do it. Although, he is almost 3 months old now, so I gotta, oh, with this little man being almost 3 months old, we've got to do the best for you. Isn't that right, mate? Love you. Do you want to say hello to the financial portfolio? Okay. So anyways, that is the debt-related stuff, and we hope for the best for the future for the financial portfolio and for my finances and these debts. Going off the debt-wise, to be honest with you, with the amount of debt letters that I've been receiving through, I think I'm almost over with my debts. I thought I was a while ago, and then I got more through. But looking at it, I think I've got one more to pay. That's if it becomes any further, because that was a dart charge for the Dartford Tunnel, which I paid. I paid 10 minutes late, and then they tried getting bailiffs after me, and I ignored them, and I heard nothing. But if that one goes any further, then I think that's the last one I got to pay. But yeah, apart from that, I'm pretty much done with my debts, I'd like to think. I mean, apart from my car insurance, which is on my credit card, because I can pay it over 4 months on 0% interest. Apart from that, I think I'm pretty much done, and hopefully all the income after I paid off my credit cards, which they're not in debt, they're just getting points and things like that, because I would love to talk about Avios and things like that. I'm just getting into the points game. My friend Matt got me into it. He's very much into the points, and I'm getting a free flight in 2 days. Enough points for a free flight, so I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, I'd love to talk about more stuff financial-wise on this channel, because it's the financial portfolio, and we've been dealing with debts for far too long. Anyways, adios my Miss Amigos, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're interested in anything about me, financial-wise, we're talking company and everything, right? Hit me up. You know, let me know in the comments below, because I'd really like to know. I'd love to talk about finances more. I'd love to meet like-minded people who want to try and improve their life and do better financially whilst paying off debts from homelessness. I mean, you know, that's just, I don't know anyone else who's doing that. But yeah, just things like that. Okay, and goodbye. Have a great day, and I might see you at the swimming pool. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Mwah.
The end. Like this video.